experiences that I was having, but I realized that was just my fear. And I actually recently have started to realize that my fears were getting in the way of my communication with you about the things that were going on. But now I've realized, and I've gone deeper into this realization that one, you're incredibly capable of being able to process through and understand different scenarios and different things, and at different perspectives. Oh, that's a good one. Different perspectives about what maybe things have happened. And by hearing my perspective and other perspectives, it might help you find a perspective that serves you. Not that's the truth. I wouldn't add pursuing truth, because that's a mess. There's too much there, and there's too many angles and too many things. Just what serves you. Like what helps you when you tap into that guidance system you have. Like what serves you and makes you want to act and be the person that you truly want to be. And my perspective around this was that this was happening and that happened, and I thought this, and so I went into this thing and I kept doing that and this, but you know what? I don't really know the intent of everybody else in the scenario. My intent was this, and I felt these things, and I had this, and I thought, and now I'm seeing things differently now, and so I wanted to share it with you in hopes that they would be beneficial to you. What do you like? What are your thoughts? What do you think? What's your perspective? Not what do you believe? What do you think? Those are different words.
What's your perspective?
Right? What's your perspective on it? What are you currently thinking? Oh, and by the way, I want to always add that.
My current perspective.
My current perspective is this. Because that's an implication that I'm ready to change my perspective.
Mm-hmm.
If you share, I'm open. I want to go through this with you and figure things out with you. Right?
As you're talking about that, I was actually thinking of my 11-year-old self and my parents getting divorced. Mm-hmm. And I think what would have been really helpful if they just said, well, we're not going to love you any less just because we're not together.
As a matter of fact,
my parents did not say that to me.
No, they did not. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I needed to hear, though.
But imagine.
I'm telling my 11-year self that right now.
Good job.
Yeah. Imagine if your parents, or even one of your parents, would have come to you and say, relationships and marriage, there's a lot of dynamics behind them, and there's a lot of things going on that oftentimes the children, they don't get exposed to, or they don't really know what's going on, and the parents oftentimes are afraid it's going to affect you. But I've noticed that my emotions and how I feel towards you could be affecting you, and I just want you to know that I'm going through some stuff, and it has nothing to do with you, but my love for you is actually expanding through this process. I really care about you. And my perspective is that you're, whatever the other person is, father or wife, or father or mother, is also going through things, and we both have an enormous amount of love for what you guys are doing, and sometimes we let that intensity of love kind of create fears around us, and we don't want to have fear, but yet we're working through it. So, but it's not about your behavior or who you are. You're incredible, and we love you. We love you so much. It's one of the things that we, in an unhelpful way, have worried about too much. But I'm starting to realize you're really capable. You're really capable yourself to be the person that you're trying to become. And notice I said not that we want you to become. That you're trying to become. And that you're going to discover things along the path that are just going to be so amazing, and you're going to evolve into the thing that you want to be. And we're 100% sure that you are going to do well no matter what we do, and no matter what decisions we make. And that we're going to try to provide to you an experience where you benefit from whatever decisions we make, even if it's to separate. How would you like to have 2 bedrooms now?
I love you, Daddy Lamont.
Hard enough for 21.
She immediately goes to the negative.
How about four sets of grandparents or whatever, right?
Yeah, how about 4 sets or whatever, right?
Yeah, however many it is.
So imagine if your parents would have said that.
Well, I was imagining it as if you were my dad right now, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I love you so much, Dad. Get a divorce twice. I love the way I feel right now.
Yeah. And parents go in fear. They're like, oh no, if we get divorced, then you're going to end up divorced because you're going to learn things. Oh, bad experience.
That's what my stepdad said to me. You saw us do it, so you think it was okay. I was like, no, my situation was different than yours. But yes, it was okay because you did it, we did it too.
Yeah. And it is okay.
Yeah.
And it's okay if you do, and it's okay if you don't. Everything actually will work out. You're going to be able to figure out things in a way that it will work out to your benefit no matter what. Just like we're going to do with our marriage. We're going to try to do that with our relationship. Our relationship isn't going to end, it's going to evolve. What if your parents told you that?
Oh.
Our parents
Did anybody record that?
Should
I'm gonna play it
have.
back.
We're just going to evolve into a different thing.